Hello all, welcome back to Your Schemes. I'm Ilakya. I hope you are all doing well. We are back with a quick list. In today's quick list episode, we are going to see top 10 mid-cap funds which gave return up to 39% in 3 years. Without further ado, let's start the video. This video is for information purpose only. Mutual funds are subject to market risk. The return shown in this list doesn't guarantee future returns. Please consult your financial advisor before investing. First on the list is Quant Midcap Fund. This gave a 3-year return of 39.32%. The NAV of this scheme is 179.61 rupees. Expense ratio of this scheme is 0.76%. Minimum SIP investment amount is rupees 5,000. Let's move on to Motilal Oswal Midcap Fund. This gave a return of 36.87% in 3 years. The current NAV of this scheme is rupees 69. Expense ratio of this scheme is 0.67%. Minimum SIP investment amount is rupees 500. Let's move on to SBI Magnum Midcap Fund. This gave a return of 35.01% in 3 years. The current NAV of this scheme is 198 rupees and the expense ratio for this scheme is 0.88%. Minimum SIP investment amount is rupees 500. Next we have HDFC Opportunities Fund. This gave a return of 34.53% in 3 years. And the current NAV of this scheme is rupees 142. Expense ratio is 0.85%. Minimum SIP investment amount is rupees 100. Let's move on to Nippon India Growth Fund. This gave a return of 33.73% in 3 years and the current NAV of this scheme is pretty high, which is rupees 2,947. And the expense ratio for this scheme is 0.90%. Minimum SIP investment amount is rupees 100. Next we have Mirae Asset Midcap Fund. This gave a return of 33.37% in 3 years and the current NAV is rupees 27. Expense ratio is 0.65%. Minimum SIP investment amount is rupees 1000. Let's move on to Edelweiss Midcap Fund. This gave a 3-year return of 32.1%, whereas the current NAV is 71 rupees, expense ratio 0.44%, and the minimum SIP investment amount is rupees 100. Let's move on to Kotak Emerging Equity Fund. This gave a return of 31.74% in 3 years. The current NAV of this scheme is rupees 103. Expense ratio 0.37%, which is the lowest expense ratio in this list. Minimum SIP invest amount is rupees 100. Next we have PGIM India Midcap Opportunities Fund. This gave a return of 30.74% in 3 years and the NAV of this scheme is rupees 54. Expense ratio of this scheme is 0.40% and minimum SIP investment amount is rupees 1000. Next on the list is Baroda BNB Paribas Midcap Fund. This gave a 3-year return of 29.66% and the current NAV of this scheme is rupees 83.23. Expense ratio 1.60%. Minimum SIP investment amount is rupees 500. If you are looking for best small cap funds, you can watch this video on your screen. I will be providing the link in the description. If you feel this information was helpful, then please hit the like button. It means a lot. And for more similar videos, please subscribe to Your Schemes. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.